Hello, everyone. Good afternoon or good evening, depending on where in the world you are. I guess in some places it would be considered good evening. So, good day, I guess we'll say, but it could also be night. But hello, everyone. Hello. So, you've probably seen the thumbnail and the title of the video. Actually, you know what? Let's just do this now. Look, it's me. I mean, we knew we would switch to me. So I got this box. I got it yesterday, but I held on to it because I wanted to do a live stream, and it got here like late yesterday. So I was like, I'll hold on to it until today. So now I have box, and I'm going to unbox box. It's this thing. But I already have this thing. So it's you can see behind me. I've unboxed. I've gotten almost everything from the Ultraman Orb Ultra Replica series, and this is the last thing they've released, and it's the Orb Calibur. Here's the DX. We're gonna compare them. Actually, I forgot my camera's over here. We're gonna compare them, and we're gonna look at them and stuff. So, yeah. But before I get to this, I'm gonna put it down. I need to do some housekeeping, let you guys know something. So first off, if you want to see my unboxing of some of this stuff, I haven't made videos on any of this stuff just because, I mean, there's not even a lot of people watching this live stream. People don't really like Ultraman on the channel, so I just figured, no, I didn't figure making unboxings for the replica stuff, but the juggler ring and actually both card sets are in a couple of live streams, and then the orb ring is on a Patreon live stream, but I might make that public at some point because it's been on Patreon for like a year, so I don't know. But if you want to see it now, it is $2 on Patreon. Videos this week, at least right now, the main the one video I can confirm I'll be making this week is the Gotchard press conference discussion, which will actually be a shortened version of a live stream, which I'm probably going to do tomorrow, because tonight is the actual live stream press conference thing. And I'm not going to do anything on this channel for that, but I am appearing on Hawkillies' channel, and I'm going to be there with Marcos, and we're going to all watch it live and react. I think Hawk's thing is on his Twitch, but he's posting about it on his YouTube, so, you know, wherever. But I think it's on Twitch, so I'm going to scoot over some a bit more center. There we go. So yeah, Gotchard thing, but I am working on a revise, or a couple of revise videos, last couple of revise videos, so if you want to see that, actually I already have a preview of one of those on Patreon, so $2, and you can go see that, but if not, make sure you're subscribed so you can see that Gotchard video as well, and my future other videos. Now, orb thing. Let's unbox the orb thing. It's also funny. I didn't even realize this until I was about to hit stream. But tonight we're getting the press conference for Gotchard, which is a card-themed Kamen Rider, and this is a card-themed Ultraman. The funny thing is, the cards work differently, so you know it's a little different. But hey, that's fun. Let's see, I don't think I really cut that, but whatever. I did receive this from Nin Game, which is where I usually get my premium Bandai stuff. But this time around, for some reason, they decided to be funny, or something happened with shipping, I don't know. But, like, it took, like, forever for it to get here. Like, as I said, this got here literally yesterday, and it came out in Japan like over a month ago. So I have literally been waiting on this for a long time, and they announced it like the beginning of this year. I remember exactly where I was when they announced it. I will not disclose that location, but I do know exactly where it was. So that's funny. I need to save this box because I am getting rid of the DX. So hi Vaughn. Yes, I did say Ultraman. Let's see, who's in the chat? Let me say hi to the chat. As I said, I'm not making this a video, so I can just talk with the chat. So, Vaughn's here. Hello, Vaughn. Hello, Kyle Whitfield. Hello, AG24. The $2 was well spent. I'm glad to hear that. No Hacks hasn't seen Ultraman, but still gonna watch. Cool. I mean, yeah, you can watch me unbox a colorful toy, and I'll explain some things from the show, so you don't have to worry about it. The only orb replica thing, Astral Ash, is missing. That's unfortunate. I hope you get it, so you can get all of them. Sounds like I need Juggler's Sword. I don't know, like, he's my favorite character from Orb and Zet, but the sword, it's just like a normal sword. Like, this is gonna be a colorful sword thing. So it's like, I'll buy that, I'll put on my, I've gestured to my orb shelf, but it's actually completely empty right now because I moved everything over here. I don't think it would fit on that shelf, though. No, it definitely won't. It will be the length of the entire shelf. On the other side is my my Revice Memorial shelf. If I ever buy anything Memorial Edition from Kamen Rider Revice, please put me down. Zanghydra Memorial stuff. So it wouldn't really like fit on my shelf either. It's expensive. It wouldn't fit on my shelf. I don't know if I really want it. So yeah. How do I open this? This is like a really weird, like usually they have a slot in the front, but this doesn't. I don't know what happened here. Same here I had with my old Ichigo figure art. Might have just been the company thing. Yeah, I did message them multiple times. I was like, where's my thing? And then, like, because I have the private warehouse, they were like, well, it's already delayed because we have to do that. But then it was just delayed a month, and they said, like, shipping issues, whatever. I don't know. So here's the thing. I'll throw that box away. This is a box I'm keeping. Ooh. Oh, and it's open. I'm starting to realize, I think Nin opens all the boxes. For customs or whatever, I mean, it's fine, but, because both sides of this have been opened. But there's also no tape. Do they just take off the tape instead of cutting it? I don't know. Actually, before I open it, I do want to, let's look at the box together. Look, cool thing. And then on the sides, they put all the corresponding elements. So that's cool. And then on the box, it's like, don't. Wait. Let me clear my voice. Where is he? Is he not on this? I thought Sad Pac-Man was on this, and I was going to do an MGO thing, but I guess he's not on it. There is the barcode for the instructions, because they decided no more paper instructions, I guess. It smells weird in there. Let's see, ooh. The mat is very nice. Oh, it fits in my hand. Cool. Okay, wait. Yeah, there's things for the stand. Isn't that a good thing? Wouldn't it be cheaper without the bells and whistles? Assuming you're talking about the juggler sword, the thing is, because it's a full-size sword, it's still not cheap because you have to ship it to you, and it does have bells and whistles. Like, it has voice quotes, it has music from the show, so it's like, it's still a DX toy, but it doesn't look like a toy, so I'm not, like, that interested in it then, and then, like, I don't know how to put this together. and then there's something else too. It doesn't look like a toy. It doesn't have lights like a toy. So I mean, I don't need lights to buy a big expensive toy, but it doesn't look like a toy. So it's like, never seen Ultraman, but I'm willing to give it a shot. You should watch Blazar then. Currently, I mean, you could watch Orb too. That's the toy I'm unboxing. But Blazar is currently available for free on YouTube. English subtitles, English dub, but also original Japanese audio if that's what you prefer. If you don't speak English, there's also like a million other languages you can watch it in. So and it's currently airing, so you can keep up with current discussions or whatever. But you can also watch like any other season to start. I'm just recommending Blazar because it's on right now and it's pretty cool, and it's on YouTube. Here is the buttons right here. Here's the thing, and it's all shiny. So here it is with the DX. It is just a little bit. Oh wait, maybe this way. Here we go. So they did a weird thing with this. You can see mine scratched up because I bought it used. It didn't even come with the card, which is fine because I have the replica card. But I thought it was funny that, you could get it cheaper without the card. So like, it's really interesting. Like, because I think there was a rumor they were doing a Replica Orb Calibur, and I was scared because I'm like, that thing is huge in the show. They're probably gonna make it full size, and I forgot that it also just exists as a little thing. And I actually don't mind that. Like, all they did is they took this, they upscaled it just a little bit. Like, you can see the handle. The handle is definitely where I'd say I think the blades are the same length. So it might just be the handle. The handle's a bit longer, so now I can actually comfortably hold this as opposed to this. You can see it's like down there. Now there's a lot of space left over. As I mentioned, the matte black handle's nice. Obviously, it's Memorial, or not Memorial, Ultra Replica, but it's like Memorial, so there's extra paint. The back is filled in, paint down here. It's they got rid of like all the screws and stuff. It looks really nice back here. So I was fine with this personally, but they announced this, and I was like, I'll buy this, I'll sell this. So go away. I don't put batteries in that one, so now I have this one. So I think you have to rotate this away to get the batteries out. Which way does this go? There we go. Maybe a bit more. There we go. And then, I was about to say I forgot batteries, but I did not. I mean, I have batteries. I'm at a screwdriver, but you don't need a screwdriver for this. So, 3 AAAs. Lucky for you, Ultraman Orb, Replica Calibur. I got the 3 AAAs right here. Getting your Memorial Edition Decker Changer on Thursday. They go with the card set. Oh, the card set got damaged in shipping? That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, I dropped the thing. There we go. Where's the on-off switch? What now? Is he not going to say the thing? I guess we're going to go right into the finisher. I thought they'd at least have him say the thing like, whatever, orb, Ultraman Orb. I think it's, one thing I think is really interesting about this is they, it's stuck in, well, not stuck, it only has a Memorial mode. Because these two have like a normal mode, you're going to use them as like basically Super DX toys, premium DX toys, because that's a new thing apparently. But then you can switch a mode, and then you've got Juggler and Guy yelling and stuff. But you can also play the quotes like normally. This is like purely in the Memorial mode, but so is the DX. Like it was only when you turn it on, it was Guy's voice that said Orb Calibur, and when you do it doesn't have like the normal voice in here, I guess. Like it doesn't say Orb Origin or whatever. It's just the jingle, and in Guy says the attacks. So I guess even the DX was like a Memorial version. So there's already stuff on here. Maybe I should have left the film on. No. They need to hurry up and announce the G-Dreiser. Yes, because I'm not buying it, so they can announce it whenever. Yeah, I'm down. I'm surprised they didn't announce it already, because they announced this, well, not this, but the Orb Ring they announced on the 5-year anniversary of Orb. So I thought the next year, I was like, oh, next year we're getting G, then 5-year anniversary of G. And no, they didn't do it. And then they waited a year, and now they're doing X. So I don't know, I don't know what they're doing over there. So, would they make Ultra Replica Orb Slasher? They could. It's just, they probably would have announced it already. So, because they announced, like, they had the Orb Ring, and then before the Orb Ring got announced, or came out, they announced Set 1. Before Set 1 came out, they announced the Dark Ring. A month after the Dark Ring, they announced Set 2, and then a bit later they announced this before these things came out. So, like, going by that pattern, they probably would have announced the Slasher already, but they haven't. So, I don't know. If they make a Slasher, I'll probably buy it, but I don't know, like, what else you would do with it, because the thing with this is they added Origin the first sounds, which the DX didn't do. With Trinity, I don't know what you do. Like, just make it prop sized, I guess. But like, do people really care about the Trinity Slugger enough to buy a Memorial? Like, even that's like I would just buy it to have the Memorial ones, but I'd also maybe just like the DX ones are cheap used. So I also don't really care about Trinity. So. If I had to see one specific character from each main Toku show fight each other, which character and why? I'd like to see Majin fight everyone, because she would win. X and Powered. Oh yeah, there's a power thing, yeah. They announce Ultra Replicas like all the time, I think. Oh! Okay, yes, I did. I did watch a couple of videos to prepare myself for some of the features, but I forgot that yeah, the spinning, like, you have to activate it now, I think, by oh. That little light show is, I mean, first of all, it's why I think the toy is cool, but the like the two-tone brightness, like it goes from like kind of faded to more lit up, because in the show, like, they just put like CG effects on it, so it's really cool they like replicated that here. Again, something the DX does not do. I think it's really cute they added more songs than just the Orb Origin theme. Like, that's the only one I care about. I don't need the other ones in here. Also, I don't know if anyone knows, but like the middle part stays lit up for a while, which is really cool because that's just how it is in the show. Like the prop just has it painted on there. So it's kind of cool. They let it stay on for a bit while you're just sitting here slashing it or whatever. You're not supposed to know about Trinity. It's too late. I know about Trinity. Does that have the Orbonica theme? It does not. The three things I just played, those are the only sounds in this mode. There's a different mode that we should just go into right now. So I think if I just... No? There you go. Because I know it has a motion sensor, like the DX or like these ones. So you kind of have to. I don't know. I've been thinking of watching Ultraman. Which one should I start with? Well, the thing is, you could start with basically. It's like. Okay, we detransform. You can start with basically any because it's like. Kamen Rider Ultraman or Kamen Rider Sentai where they're basically disconnected. Of course, some of them are more connected than others. Like at least Mebius. Mebius is kind of like Decade or Geo where it's an anniversary, so you might be confused. I started with Jeed. I think Jeed's a pretty good start. You could start with Orb. Orb is pretty self-contained, or no, it is entirely self-contained. So you could start with Orb. But you could just see whatever ones they have on YouTube. Some people are mentioning Zet, and like tons of people started with Zet because it was on YouTube and stuff. I would also say you could start with Blazar because it's currently airing. It's on YouTube for free, and you can get like tons of multi-language subtitles, whatever you want, not just English. Or you could also switch the audio to English if you want that. So. I think I would probably just say Blazar because it's right there on YouTube, but you could start with like whatever is on YouTube because there's a bunch on YouTube, or some are you can buy a disc and you could watch it there, or also Tubi. I forgot Tubi has a lot as well. They have Orb as well, so yeah, just like go to Tubi or just look on YouTube and you can start with whatever one you think looks cool. When's the Gotchard premiere announcement for EST? I think it is 8 o'clock my time, which is PDT, PST, so I would assume EST is 11, I think. I think it's 8 for me, so it would probably be 11 for there. So, this does nothing in this mode. Oh, I pushed the button. $11 p.m. Alright, there you go. Good job, everyone. Our first mission. I understood that because he said the word in English. Or I assume that Japanese word is in English. Guys, Ultraman make really funny sounds sometimes. Especially Blazar. Blazar will be... Blazar's great. Have you been watching my Ultraman Blazar short reviews? Because if you've been watching Ultraman Blazar for free, you can also go watch my Ultraman Blazar short reviews, which are my short review on every episode. I just watched episode 5, or reviewed episode 5 yesterday. So, I've recently gotten to Sentai and I've watched Go Onjur and Shinkenger. Any recommendations on what I should watch next? Well, my favorite is Zenkaiger, so I would just say Zenkaiger. So, yeah, I mean, that's Zenkaiger, I would say, but because I haven't seen Go Onjur, so I don't. You could also just go next in line and watch Go Sager, because that was after Shinkenger. So, other than Origin, what was my favorite orb form? The red one, Burn Might. I like because it's red. Whenever I see tokusatsu toys, I always imagine kids in a park pretending to be their favorite rider, Ultraman, or Sentai. That is what the toys are made for them. Well, not this one, because this one was $200. But other ones, yeah. Opinions on Trigger and Decker. So, I have not finished either of those seasons, but Trigger, I got like halfway through Trigger, and I thought Trigger was kind of mid. It was whatever. And then Decker, I only watched 2 episodes, but the 2 episodes I saw were pretty cool. I like them. So I mainly stopped because I didn't finish Trigger, and I knew Trigger would show up, so I kind of didn't want to, and it was a sequel, obviously, so I kind of didn't want to get too far before finishing Trigger. So eventually I'll have to finish Trigger, and then I'll go and finish Decker. But yeah, I haven't really finished either of those, so sorry. Since Zet and Blazar got dubbed, it would be awesome if Jeed gets dubbed as well if Subaraya plans on doing it. Do I want to see that? I would like them to do that, but I wouldn't watch it. I just don't really like dubs, and I've already seen Jeed, so I'm not sure if I just watch a dub of it. But if they announced right now that they will do it, I support any of the dubs they make. That's where I'm at. Thoughts on Orb's copycat, Noir Black Schwartz. I haven't seen Rube, but I've seen clips of Noir Black Schwartz Orb, and he's really funny. So, I watched 2 episodes of Trigger. The 2 with Zet, and Ignis was really great. I like the Zet ones, especially because he uses the Trigger Sparklance. Like, that's really badass. I forgot, hold on, we got the... Oh, wait. I'm about to get copyright claimed, but I guess it doesn't matter. This is just going to be a live stream. So, we'll let the song play. Well, I should probably keep talking over it. I don't know what else to say. I like the song, by the way. That's why we're letting it play, because I think this is really cool. Alright. It's time to give my review of Ultraman Orb Origin Saga, because I didn't really talk about it in my Orb video, but it's like really cool. And I see people don't like it. After I saw it, I was like, wow, this is really cool. And I knew Marcos really liked it. And then I started looking online, and people were like, I hate Orb Origin Saga. It sucks. And I'm like, what? It's so good. It's awesome. Part of it is because of this song, is the theme song, and it's really cool. But, I really like Orb Origin Saga. Like, part of... Like, the fact they made an Orb Origin Saga mode in this, where I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I might as well buy it. I really like, look, I've been burned by a lot of prequels. At the very, like, let's see, Aliens. Look, alright, movie tangent from me. I like movies. Prometheus is horrible. Not only because it's just kind of boring, but the thing that made the Alien movies so cool to me was the mystery of the xenomorphs. Like, we just never address where they came from and stuff. So you kind of fill in the gaps, and it's like there's just, like, somehow these unstoppable killing machine aliens came into existence and just exist to kill everyone. And then Prometheus was like, hey, what if they were linked to the people that made that were in the first Alien? It's like, why would you do that? That's really dumb. What about Star Wars? Everyone likes Star Wars, right? The prequels, I grew up with the prequels, so I don't hate the prequels, but like at the end of it, like, it kind of makes the universe feel smaller, right? Like, it's like I don't know how to explain it, but it's like the way at the end of episode 3 they just kind of shove all the characters into their New Hope positions, and then they just stay there for 13 years. Is like, oh, okay, we kind of just, I don't know, it makes the universe feel smaller. What Orb Origin does is it's a prequel, but it still but like part of what made Orb so cool was the mystery of, not the mystery, but like we don't really know a lot about Orb and Juggler, right? And Orb Origin doesn't, like, it gives us their backstory, but it doesn't give us their backstory. Like, it starts with Guy becoming Orb and getting this, and then the origin is his first mission as Orb, and then there we get the story of how they split apart. Like, Juggler's monster form is basically the origin of the special and stuff. But, and then at the end of it, he gets the normal Orb origin. But, like, we still never see Orb and Guy, or Juggler and Guy, like, just as people, like, what they did before Guy became Orb. So it keeps the aspect of the show, which is like this past history. These guys have all this history. We just meet them at like a specific point where we can tell this story, and it keeps like that intrigue. And even the fact like he just stays in Orb Origin the whole time, or like the origin, the first version, and then at the end he just gets the normal suit that we know, and then that's the note they end on. I thought it was really cool. Like, I really like how they were able to, like, tell, like, an origin story for Guy, but it wasn't, like, how he became Ultraman Orb. It was, like, how he grew into becoming the Ultraman Orb that we see in the show. And even then, they don't give us everything because, like, they don't show the Replica mission, like, at all, where he... that they show in the beginning of the show where he loses the Calibur in Orb Origin. That stays as a random not a random, but that stays as like the flashback dream sequence that it is in the show. So they don't, and then like the elements of the Orb Calibur, like apparently he goes on like a different mission to get them in like novels and stuff. So like it stays, like they keep the mystery of the characters, but they do give like more insight into that history, if that makes sense. I really like that. So just for that, like I really like it. And I also thought like the story, like people are like, oh, the story is so boring, the villains this, that, whatever, I don't know, but I'm like, I like seeing Guy and Juggler in a different phase of their lives, like a prequel should, but it doesn't like give us everything. So Orb ran over, yes. And the other I haven't seen the other Ultras, so it didn't really, it wasn't like, whoa, I liked seeing the other Ultras, but it was cool to see them. Like, especially the end where they all say their names and stick the toys in the air. Like, also, the way they turn this into the transformation device on its own, and he just sticks it up in the air, and it kind of acts like Dinah's weird piece of poo he sticks in the air, or Cosmos is his weird thing he sticks in the air. Like, this just turns into like a weird, like a normal Ultraman thing, like a weird thing he sticks in the air, as opposed to an orb ring which uses toys. I thought that was also like a fun thing. I also thought like I thought the 4 other Ultramen would like give him the Calibur, and actually I kind of would have preferred if they did something like that. Because what? Gaia's Earth, Algol's water, obviously, and then Cosmos just make him wind, I guess, and then Dinah can be fire, and Dinah as fire just kind of makes sense. And then I thought at the end, like in the climax of the Orb Origin Saga, the four of them would like unite their powers or something into Guy, and it would give him the Orb Calibur now, and then he gets the normal Orb Origin thing. That would have been really badass. But also maybe they just thought it would be weird if orbs form. Well, yeah, if the origin form that was meant to be him on his own also came from past Ultraman, when the whole point of the show was him relying on the powers of Ultraman because he lost origin. So I guess that's why they didn't do that. If I could make a regular item into a Kamen Rider gimmick, which item would I choose? Where did it go? This paper clip that I used to open the Orb Calibur. I would use that. Can I do Kamen Rider Geats Rider Potential? Yes, I will be doing a Geats Rider Potential. I personally think a detective-themed Sentai season would be cool. That would be cool. That is half of Loopat, if you want to count the officers as policemen. Or sorry, the policemen as detectives, I guess. But it's not really a full detective thing, so yeah. I turned this off for a second. Let's turn it back on. I like it's like it's simultaneously like a less majestic version of the normal Orb Origin transformation, but also like a more majestic version. I don't know, like they changed the instrumentation, and it like if you heard knowing what the normal one sounds like it definitely sounds like a less powerful version, but it also sounds like more powerful. I don't know how to explain it. Also, one other thing too that I just remembered, and like also just adds to the Orb Origin Saga, is like they don't explain Guy's Orbonica like theme at all. Like that's just a song he plays. He just likes that song, and it's in the Orb Calibur thing. Like he didn't get it. I mean, if he got it from this, that would have been fine. But they didn't flash back to like he met a girl and they fell in love and then she died, but she liked this song, so he sings this song. No, he liked playing that song on his harmonica. Like I like that. I like they don't need to make everything some big grandiose reason. It's just, hey, what if I like this song? If they announce it, would I buy an Ultra Replica Orb Slasher? We did discuss that earlier. I don't know. I'm on the fence because it would just be the last. Well, I say it would be the last Orb Replica thing I need, but I didn't get Orb Ultra Replica. I didn't get the card holder because I have the DX one. It's right here. I have this one, and it's like the exact same thing. So it's like I didn't need to spend another $30 on one that I already have. So like I don't know. I would have to see what they added to a Trinity Slasher to want it over the DX. That's about it, because I don't have the DX one. So if they announce the DX one, or if they announce a premium and it doesn't really do much, I might just go and that might be my excuse, to just buy a DX one and stick it on my shelf and say it's the Ultra Replica. Just lie. When people come into my room, they don't know what these are, so I can say that's the super expensive version. They'll have no idea. You guys will know, but that's fine, because I told you. I wanted you to know. Is it a crime that in Orb Zet Riser cards weren't made to work like Latos? Oh, I see. Yeah, I assume you're asking they didn't make a Guy card. And yes, I would say that is a bit of a crime, because it seemed like they were really setting up like Orb Fusion Season, Jeed Fusion Season. They crossed over. Juggler crosses over as well. Not in the actual season, just in the movie. And then Zet was kind of the bridge because Jeed appears with a new Zet Riser form. Juggler appears from Orb with a new Zet Riser form, and it's like we're missing one guy, literally, and he never showed up or did anything. So, I gave you a reason to make a Twitter account. I apologize, but I also know I assume it's for the Desire Driver giveaway. So in that case, I mean, you made it out of free will. So, did I learn to play harmonica on my harmonica like I said in my Orb review? No, I haven't. I don't even know where it is. I think it's in my closet over there. But like I could kind of bootleg it, but it didn't sound very good. I didn't want to go through the effort of learning how to play a harmonica, unfortunately. But you did remind me I should probably take it out and put it on my Orb display because that would be fun. Wait. Let's do the whole thing with this. Oh wait. I don't remember the song being this long. When does it end? Did they make an extended version for this? That's let's find out, because it should end in a second here. I need to talk so it doesn't get copyright striked. I can just muffle it over here. It's still going. I think. Did they make an extended one? Because I know it's not that long of a song, but what? All right, I'll just answer some questions then. You get the. Or no, wait. It should be ending here. Okay, I think it's just longer than I remember. Insert joke here. Alright, I ended it. I don't remember it being that long. That's great. What would be Guy's Z-Riser combo? See, the wonderful thing about that question is I also asked myself and Twitter the same question a long time ago. So let's check if I got any answers. As I said a long time ago, so maybe I just can't find it. If I won't be able to find the tweet. Let's see. I can't see. This is just me talking about the orb toys. Wait a second. Is this me saying I hope we get the Ultraman Z Robo Friends before they announce those cards? Because I said that there in that. Yeah, okay, I don't know. Let's see. And now we've reached a point. Or no, I would have asked this before the Ultra because hello. Did I say anything? I cannot find anything. So, yeah, okay, yeah, I did ask that question. I was wondering that question for a while. What would his combo be? I did see some people were saying, it could be the other 050 ultras. So that would be. See, the thing is, there's already Rube, Rosso Blue, Grigio, and then Fuma. So that's 4. So you could just do Grube and Fuma, or maybe Rosso Blue and Fuma. Yeah. Didn't they release Guy's Harmonica as a prop you can buy? Yeah, you can push buttons and it would play the sound, but it's like expensive. So this is also expensive, so I don't know if I have an excuse. Spatium Zepandin, maybe Ultraman Antigua with Origin. I don't think they would use Origin though. Like G doesn't have G doesn't have the it doesn't use primitive in this thing. Like it's primitive and then the other 3. Can I show off the Geats 9 buckle? Yeah, sure, I can do that. That's right behind me. Henshin! Where's the yellow switch? There we go. I do have it. This unboxing, I did film an unboxing. You will see it eventually. And it's available on Patreon. So, well, not the video, but like the footage I filmed is on Patreon. So, if you want to go see that, $2 in the description. Full with style. I don't know what that's referring to, but yes. Yes, I agree. And if anyone's wondering, because you don't follow me on Twitter and I don't really say it here, but I did pre-order all the other premium stuff. So, that's gonna be a video. Well, okay. I didn't pre-order the blackout one, the dark boost buckle, because it's just the repaint of that, and I'm the only person on the planet who doesn't prefer the black one. I think that came out wrong. The black repaint of the Geats 9 buckle, because I like red, so I like the white and red one more than the black and blue one. I'm just not a big fan of black and blue color schemes, so the only reason I would pre-order that one is because it's basically the last Geats buckle, like, used in the show and stuff, that I wouldn't have pre-ordered. So, I don't know. I'm, like, on the fence. Do I pre-order? Because it would come out in December, and I already have other premium stuff I'm shipping in December. So it would just come with that. It's just not, like, a big deal. I mean, it's an extra $30 or something for the buckle, or like $40, but I wouldn't have to really pay extra for shipping because I'm already paying for other shipping things. I don't know. We'll see. I'm also on the fence whether or not I did make a pre-order, but I haven't paid for it yet. If I do the Shinobi buckle, because it's such a nothing, like it's just a purple ninja buckle with some extra sounds. And they're cool sounds, that's why I pre-ordered it. But, like, it would just probably be cheaper, like, eventually, later on. So I'm like, do I... These are horrible, like, dilemmas to have as a Tokusatsu fan. Also, the Jirion driver, because originally I was like, I don't want to buy it because it's just a stupid Vision driver repaint. They already did this last year where they did the Demons driver and then the Deathstream driver. And the Deathstream driver got used in 3 episodes. They're about to do it again. They did the Vision driver. They're going to repaint it, make it the Jirion driver. It's going to be in 3 episodes. But, like, in this case, it's a final boss thing. And I like the Vision driver. And I actually don't mind the suit. And the belt looks cool. I just hate that it has to exist in the first place. Maybe if the sounds are cool, same with Darkness Boost. Maybe if the sounds are cool, I'll buy that. This is why I'm skipping Gotchard. However, I'm actually not skipping Gotchard because I've pre-ordered the belt, and I'm going to be unboxing that here. But the only reason I pre-ordered the belt is because I want the Oneness buckle that will go with it'll go with this. And I think that's really awesome. So I was like, oh, I want that buckle. I have to buy a whole belt for it. Anyways, see, this is an expensive thing. I didn't have to buy it. But I wanted to buy it. And I bought it, and I'm happy with it. But other things are also expensive, but I don't really want to buy them. But I feel like I have to buy them. Because I already bought the rest of the toy line. If you look close up at the Jirion driver, you'll see the display is completely different from the Vision driver. Yes, I did. See, that's another... See, that's the other thing, too, because it doesn't... It's not like... The Demons driver to the Deathstream driver was very minimal. Or, sorry, to the Veil driver. Then the Deathstream. Deathstream makes things a bit different. But, yes, the display is exactly the same. But the Jirion driver display looks different. So, it's like, is it... It's clearly a remold because it has the slot and stuff. And it uses a card. But, like, is it even a remold? Because... Or how much of a reusage of the electronics is it? Because it doesn't look like it has the LED display. So it would just have different lights going on, which would probably make it cheaper, which I'd appreciate. But then also, like, the picture of, what's-his-face, Jiddo holding the belt has, like, a silver, like a flat silver... Not flat, like a opaque silver piece, and then on the belt, as he transforms, it has the lights. It looks like the lights are shining through. So that would be a really cool effect I'm into for a belt. So what I have to see it in the show before I decide to get it or not. I haven't seen it in the show. We haven't heard the sounds and stuff. See, if I get that, then I might just skip Darkness Boost for a while. And then come back to it eventually. I don't know. I need help. Someone please help me. You know how you can help me? Leave a like on this video. I forgot that doesn't do anything. Oh wait, I can cancel the transformation, I think. And now... What about Juggler? I don't know what this mode is. I saw a couple of reviews on this and they're like, I don't know what this is, so. Didn't mean to do that. I don't know what is happening right now. I don't know what that was. Favorite Vision Driver Rider, Glare, Gazer, or Glare 2? That is a very tough question because Glare is just so sleek, and I love the red and black and purple. Gazer is also just so sleek, but for a completely different reason with the white and gold. And then, like, some nights I think Glare 2 is like a worse version of Glare because of the... I don't really like the glitch effects and some of the white, but they also add more red. So it also looks a bit better like that. I think I would have to say Glare 2 on the bottom. And then it's between Glare and Gazer. And I guess we'll just go with Glare because it's red. But it is genuinely very tough. Those are three really cool suits. Rumors say that Swell will come back to final episode as an enemy combined power like Kamen Rider Chronicle. I assume you mean Cronus or Game Deus Cronus in X8. But yes, I heard every rumor with the Gerion driver says Jito's using it and Swell's using it. And see, that's the other thing too, because like I don't really like these final boss, like last minute final boss belts, because it's like, or I don't know, like at least like, again like the Deathstream, the Demon's driver to Deathstream driver thing is like only like there's only two forms with I don't know I guess like I don't know how to explain it, but like if the Gerion driver is used by at least two people and has two suits, it automatically makes me go, well, it's not that bad. You get two rider forms out of it. So I'm like, stop it, stop convincing yourself to buy it. Stop it. See, every mode is like, is this one the one with the motion sensor? I should probably read the instructions after this stream, just so I can figure out what I'm doing. let's just turn that off. Where's the orb ring? I forgot. The orb ring's still on. Yay! That's one thing that is a bit strange is it definitely feels like they weren't planning to make this. Like, I think they just saw how well this one did, and then I assume how well all the card sets and the Dark Ring did, and they were like, hey, let's just do the Calibur now. Because I feel like if they were planning on making this, like, the Orb Origin card wouldn't have him say... Wait, oh, hold on. Let me just scan it. Oh, I guess this is a sound in the... Or, I don't know. Like, because this plays a little transformation. So, like, it kind of feels like they weren't planning on it, but also, like, it comes with the Orb Origin card, and it lets the Orb Ring do something with the card it comes with. But then this will also say... Like, it says the thing the ring says, so it's like you can't really use them together. I don't know. It, like... But then this came later, so they just didn't decide to make it work with that. But it also, they still keep the scanning functionality the DX had, so... I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. What if we did this? Turn this one on. This one's off. This one's always harder to open because for some reason they didn't include this like little lip piece that they usually, or like this little divot that they included on the orb ring. So it's like harder to get the piece to get it to work. Wait, will this... Okay. That's funny. I didn't think they would do that, because I know it does this too. Like, are you sure you wanna... You want the full power of orb, do you? I don't know. It's the Dark Ring. Dark Ring with the full power of orb. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. It's just... I've been holding this thing the whole time. I'm gonna put it down. I'm just gonna take a nap on stream. I'm just kidding. I'll probably... Let's see. I'll probably leave in a second then. Or not in a second, but I'll leave in a... I'll end the stream here in a bit. Since that's literally it. I just wanted to unbox that on stream because I unbox everything else on stream and was like, hey, let me unbox this one on stream too. Here's a stack of cards. At least I don't know, maybe if it came with more cards, but like, yeah, obviously it can't come with this card because they included the card. See, okay, it's like they included the Belial card twice. There are two Belial cards that exist because one comes with the Dark Ring and one comes with the Orb Ring. So I was thinking like they could just make a second Orb Origin card and include it with the sword and then include other cards because I think it would be weird if you included cards with it but not the card that's actually tied to it. But then the reason, I mean the obvious reason they didn't include the Origin card is because you're meant to use it with the Replica the Replica Ring. Then the Replica Ring already comes with an Orb Origin card, so it's just like, what's the point of including two? So, I don't know. Imagine if it came with a Blazar card. That would have been badass, but I don't think they announced Blazar yet, so they couldn't do that. Can we get a Blazar card, please? I know it's not going to say anything, but I think it would be pretty cool to have a Blazar card. They can have him do, like, you know, all the... Let me see if I can find an example. Or no, I think I put him at the end. I think I ordered this in, like, a weird order. Okay, yeah, so... Like, the newer Ultras, they just stand there. Because they don't have fusions and stuff, so it's just like, you know, chill out, hang 10. And it would have been really funny if they made a Blazar card and he's just like, he's doing a random pose because he's Blazar. You know, you can't tell him what to do. Maybe I can figure out how this thing goes together. Apparently there's a rumored X Gotchar driver that uses the X card. I have heard about that. I thought it was like the I'm trying to think. It was an attachment to the Gotchar driver that lets it use the X cards. It wasn't an X Gotchar driver. I don't really remember. Sometimes I keep up with rumors and sometimes I don't. Like right now I'm just kind of chilling with without the rumors because I don't really want to look at them. Oh, right. I'm looking at it. I looked up how I can put this thing together because I figured I might as well do it. And I forgot it's like this. Yeah, okay, yeah. I was like, how do you do it? Might be better like this, I guess. Because there's like this hook on the front. It's like, what's that there for? Oh, it's not in the other one. Oh, is it like... So you can hook it onto the orb ring? Or something? But now it doesn't lay flat. I don't know. Or like maybe from the back? No? What's that for? What does it do? It's not in the pictures at all. Oh yeah, there is that mode. Or not mode, but there is a thing it does that I do want to show off. Let me switch back to the chat. What are people saying? Have I had a glass of water today? I have, but I'll have one right now. Thank you for the reminder, Mochi Mochi. Kamen Rider Gotchard press conference today, 4 a.m. BST. That's right, it is very late if you're British. So I, personally, would recommend just going to sleep. Don't even bother. Just who cares? It's just Kamen Rider. Take a nap. It's fine. It's not that late for me, so I'll just be watching it anyways. But have I stopped doing theories? As I remember finding your channel with the Neo Deca Driver theory. See, yes, I did stop doing theories. I just don't really... I just tweet them out sometimes. I don't really have the time to like sit down and do like a quick theory video, but I also don't really feel like it sometimes. But also that Neo Deca Driver video is like my most viewed video, so it's like maybe I should do more theory videos. But I also don't have like many theories, I guess. So I don't know, we'll see. Have I had any dreams about Kamen Rider before? I definitely have, but I can't think of any specific one off the top of my head. Opinions on the potential legend fusions for Gotchard. I mean, I like the pairings are really fun. Like the Geats ones are all together. They got like Glare and Gazer together, which is really cool. They did Den-O and 01 together, so it's like Steam Hopper. I mean, I don't know if that's what you meant, but that stuff like that is fun. Yes, we will see who the villains are for Gotchard tonight. Now he says the thing? He didn't say it earlier. Oh, yeah, because I think the quotes change when you transform. So I have to transform to get the thing I'm looking for. Let's see. How do I like Blazar so far? So, two things. First off, if you want to hear my thoughts on Blazar weekly, I am doing short reviews on every episode, so you can't see that. But I guess that's individual episodes and not my opinions on it overall. Overall, I am really enjoying the show. I mean, granted, it's the first Ultraman show I've actually been sticking to watching since Zet. So, but like, I really like how, like, I guess I haven't seen any of the Showa seasons, but I assume this is kind of what they feel like because they're not really like there's not many toys stuff happening. The green screen room is just gone. He just transforms into Blazar, and there's the Ultraman there, which I assume is what all the Showa and Heisei seasons too. I guess that's what they all do because they don't have the green screen room in that. I am also just now realizing, did Orb Origin have a green screen room? I don't think it did. Sorry, like the Orb Origin Saga, so when he's Origin the first. I don't think it had a green screen room either, which is interesting. But yeah, I really like it. The characters are also like really fun, because I guess at least it seems like what makes or breaks an Ultraman season half the time is the attack team. How much you like the attack team, because I would say like in Trigger, I didn't really care about that attack team, so I guess that's kind of why it felt mediocre to me. And in the 2 episodes of Decker I saw, or the only 2 episodes of Decker I saw, but I liked Kanata and I liked his interactions with the other 2 attack team members at that point. So, with Trigger, with Blazar, I really like the attack team so far. Like just making Gento like a seasoned captain is like just really cool. It's really unique. I like that. And then like I think Emmy is probably my second favorite because she's just like a spy. Like if you didn't see my review on episode 4 is awesome because it's just like a spy espionage thriller. Like she's undercover. She's trying to find the kaiju stuff and whatever. And then like they have that scene where she like there was like this elaborate plan where like she has the argument with Gento about being a spy, and that other guy sees it, so then they capture Emmy for being a spy, and then they're about to feed her to the kaiju, and then she's like, guys, this was actually my entire plan. I knew you would see me, I knew you'd capture me, you've just monologued to me, I've got you on recording, I have the evidence now I'll just get out of here. And I was like, what? Like, that's just a spy plot. Like, that's just Mission Impossible or whatever. You threw it, and then immediately after we get Ultraman Blazar fighting the kaiju, and Garon fighting the kaiju. And it's like, this is awesome. So, I really like Blazar. at least that specific episode. Like, I already liked the 3 before that, but that specific episode sold me on it. I was like, that's a really cool plotline. And also, like, right before Blazar, Gento and Emmy just have a normal fight, like, against these 2 dudes. Like, the thing Emmy does where she wraps the guy's arms in, like, rope and just throws him against a wall. And she also takes, the real gun, and then she, like, drops the magazine and then reloads it so the other bullet goes out and throws it away. Like, I saw that and I was like, that's just... Yeah, someone mentioned John Wick. Like, that's just a scene you'd put in, like, a John Wick movie or, like, a normal movie, and it's just here in Ultraman before they do, like, a whole action sequence. And, like, it was that where I'm like, this just feels like kind of like an action spy thriller. And then at the end, we get Ultraman. It was really cool. What do I think of Geet's oneness? I think Geet's oneness is awesome. The suit is cool, but I really like how it uses the Mark 9 buckle in Mark 3 mode, because we only got Mark 3 with that, and now we get it revolved on, which just kind of shows you can revolve on Mark 3. So like it works as its own buckle, which is really awesome. So it's more of the Geet's mix and match. The actual top half is cool. I like it. I like forms that combine all the powers of a show or whatever, and that does this in a way by sticking the ID cores on Geet's. It's kind of like if Geet's was like Grand Geo or like a Heisei. a Heisei final form. And then the sounds are cool. We've gotten the sounds, but also the fact that it uses a Gotchard card and it's like also kind of a Gotchard like crossover form is super badass. So it's really cool form. That's why I bought the core that does absolutely nothing, and I also bought or pre-ordered the belt just so I can get the buckle, which is cool. So, looking forward to my season review for Yeats. Thank you. I actually am working on that now, kind of. So, thank you for stopping by, Kyle Whitfield. They have to go because it is night in the UK. Yeah, everyone in the UK, just go to sleep. It's fine if you can't watch the stream anymore. It's perfect. Guys, look, if you have to decide between my stream or sleep, go to sleep. I don't... I'm not offended. If I had to choose between my stream or sleep, I would also sleep. That's like, you know, I can't blame you. Did I know before the trademark for Revice got revealed, there were fake rumors for a series called Kamen Rider Victory that was about buildings, and then it was about sports and spies. I do remember that. That's why I never take the leaks seriously before the trademark. Granted, after the trademark, I don't really take them seriously because they're usually wrong the further we get. Yeah, I mean, usually, like, pretty much every single time, the rumors are wrong, and this applies for Sentai and Ultraman as well. The rumors are wrong every time before, like, the further out you get from the actual show. And, like, especially if it's before the trademark, they're pretty much almost every single time wrong. So, anytime there's a rumor before we get an official trademark, I'm like, that's not happening. I don't even pay attention to it, because it's always wrong. Every time it's wrong. So, like, I don't think a trademark has ever been, like, guessed. Like, I don't think there's ever been a rumor for anything, Ultraman, Kamen Rider, Sentai, that's like, our next season is this. And then, like, this is the name of the next season. And then the next day there's a trademark, and it's exactly right. I don't think that's ever happened. It's always wrong. No one ever guesses the name before the trademark. So that's why, or not guess, just leak before the trademark. So that's why I never, anytime someone's like, rumor, like, there's already rumors for the next Sentai, I think, and I'm just like, I don't believe that. We don't have a name yet, so they're probably wrong. Ace is probably like, why am I using a card for this buckle? He probably is too. Yeah. All right, let me play the sound I wanted to play at first. Oh, he said his name. Oh, maybe I just need to pull the trigger after I transform. I'm gonna do the transformation one more time just to find that out. He doesn't say his name. He should be like, 101 Orb, Ultraman Orb. Whatever. Oh wait, no, I need to push the button. It's a long sound, but yeah, he uses. They included the sound from when when he uses like all his cards, and all the ultras get summoned in like the last episode. I don't think that's even a sound in the orb ring, so I might be wrong about that. But either way, it's cool that they included it in this thing. Did I turn it off? I did turn it off. Okay. If they make CSG for Orb Calibur, that would be really cool. That would be cool, but that would be expensive. But also, I don't know if they would do that, because I think CSG is just for Kamen Rider, because they've only talked about Kamen Rider things when they made like a press release, like, here are the things we can make. They only talked about Kamen Rider. So, but yes, I would agree that would be cool. A prop size, I don't know if I'd buy it, but a prop size Orb Calibur thing would be pretty awesome. What happens when you use the oneness buckle without the card or with a different card? So I don't have it, so we'll test that when I get it in September. But from just interpreting from the Bandai Mania video that they released, or the demos, it doesn't even seem like it detects a card. Like, if you slide a card in, I don't think it will even, it's aware there's a card in there. So I think you could just stick the buckle on and hit the button, and it would make the same transformation. So that, I don't think it even knows there's a card, so it definitely doesn't have a reader. So you could theoretically put in any card and then hit the button, but it wouldn't change the sounds at all, because a card at all wouldn't change the sounds at all, I think. So, yeah. But it's a campaign item, so, you know, that makes sense. Honestly, I saw people like disappointed, like, oh, someone was like, I don't know, I think in my comment section maybe or something, someone was really upset that it wasn't reading cards, and I was like, I was never going to read cards. Like, we've never had like another writer's gimmick item use another writer's, like, two writer gimmick items combined, let alone like making the one read cards just would be kind of crazy. And especially, I think it's too small to put in whatever technology there is to read cards or something. And also, it's reading, you're sliding it in like in a way that it can't even read that barcode. So yeah, there's not really any compatibility with the cards. It's mostly just a buckle, and it has a card. I guess so. It's like, even if you like Geats, like in my case, I like Geats. I want all the Geats buckles, so I had to buy a Gotchard driver so I could get the Geats buckle. If you like Gotchard and you want all the Gotchard cards, you're gonna have to buy this campaign item. I mean, you're probably already buying the belt, so I guess it's not as big of a thing. But now you really need to pre-order it so you can get the exclusive card for your Gotchard driver. So they really got both ends of the fandom, which now is making me think that this might be a thing they do going forward now. Like, whatever season after Gotchard, is that campaign item going to be the Gotchard summer form, which combines both of their gimmicks? Because it seems like a pretty foolproof way to get people to buy the first run of drivers. Because then again, in the Gotchard, you go forward here, Gotchard collectors who want all the cards are gonna have to buy that pre-order that belt so they can get one last card. And people who are Well, I guess I don't know. It might work differently. 'Cause race buckles are just such a unique gimmick that like you could just stick a card in there. Like they do so many different things. It's like, yeah, you could stick a card in one. I don't know what like if you go back to Revice. I mean, I guess you could make a Vice stamp that works like a raised buckle, I guess. So like I guess there's ways they could finagle gimmick items working together. I guess it just wouldn't be as unique, or like it wouldn't work as well. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Can I touch the microphone? I would not like to do that because I would make a weird sound for the people watching. So I don't think I will do that. So actually, also, I think I am probably gonna end the stream here. So before I do, reminder to subscribe to the channel, because this week is later this week I'm making a video, or actually, okay, tonight I'm gonna be on Achilles' Twitch channel with Marcos. We're gonna all react to the Gotchard press conference. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a live stream talking about the Gotchard press conference on this channel, so make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Later this week I'm also going to make just a cut down video of that live stream. So if you want to hear just my video, if you want a video to hear my thoughts on the Gotchard press conference, you should also still subscribe. Then either later this week or just next week, I will be releasing more Revice videos, another unboxing for Revice, one last Revice unboxing actually. So if you're interested in that, make sure you check out my Patreon, because I'll be uploading those videos early as soon as they're done. And yeah, that will just about do it. So thank you everyone who showed up for this quick little Orb Calibur unboxing, and for anyone who showed up to my previous Orb Calibur unboxing streams. So we've officially done it. We've gone through the entire Orb Ultra Replica toy line, and I am broke. So I'm going to go make more money. So I don't know what I'm just saying things. I don't know how I'm supposed to close the stream here, but bye. Thank you for watching, everyone. And I'll switch to this end screen. Look, cool little end screen. Bye.